Hi students, welcome to Click GCSE. This is the continuation of the first part. If you have missed the first part, please go to the first video and then come back to the second video, because in the first video we have solved 4 questions of mechanics, right? That past paper 9709/42 for October November 2023. Okay, so let's move to the next question, that is question number 5. So the question number 5 says that a particle A of mass 0.5 kg is projected vertically upwards from horizontal ground with speed 25 meter per second. So find the speed of A when it reaches a height of 20 meter above the ground. Okay, this is a simple question. So first of all, we'll try to draw this rough diagram, rough figure. So as per the question, uh, so this is the particle is given, right? And this is projected upwards like this, right? And this mass is given as per the question. This mass is given 0.5 kg. Got it? This is a mass is given. You can see here, right? What is the initial speed is given? So initial speed is, that is u, is given 25 meter per second. Now question is, when it will reach the height of 20 meter, then what will be the final velocity, or we can say the final speed? This one, right? So we have the formula, that is v squared is equal to u squared plus 2as, right? Okay, so here remember one thing, that when the direction of the object is upwards, right? So definitely acceleration due to gravity will be negative. Acceleration due to gravity will be negative. That means your g will be negative 10 meter per second square. Understood? Again, I'm saying, if your particle is moving upwards like this, your acceleration due to gravity will be negative. That will be downward, that is negative 10 meter per second square. So it is given v square is equal to u square plus 2s. So v square is equal to, u is given 25 meter per second, it's 25 square, 2 times, so as I told you, a is negative 10 meter per second square and distance is given 20 meter, right? So please try to put the value in the calculator. You will get 25 square is 625, minus, if you multiply 2 times 10 times 20, you will get 400, right? And that is v squared. So v squared is equal to 225. So v is equal to square root of 225. So v is equal to 15 meter per second. So we got the velocity, that is the final speed. Okay, when it reaches the height of 20 meter above the ground, that will be 15 meter per second. Okay, I hope everybody understood this. Now moving to next bit of this. So next part is given, when it reaches a height of 20 meter, it collides with a particle B of a mass, that is 0.3 kg, which is moving downwards in the same vertical line as a speed a, that is given 32.5 meter per second. In the collision between the two particles, B brought to the instantaneous rest. Okay, show that the velocity a immediately after the collision is 4 meter per second downwards. We'll try to understand this question. Listen properly. Here what happens, that you projected one particle here, correct? Right? So it reaches a height of 20 meter. Now your a is here. Try to understand this. Okay, this particle is a, which is already at a height of what meter? 20 meter, correct? Now it collides with the particle B of a mass. There is a one more particle is there already, which is B. Got it? Which mass of B, which is given 0.3 kg. Try to understand this. Okay, it collides with each other, correct? Which was about to, like, which was moving downwards like this. Now the same vertical line, in the same line. Okay, so with the speed of, what is the speed is given? 32.5 meter per second. Try to understand this. When the question is given about like collision, right? So definitely we are going to use the concept of momentum, right? Conservation of momentum. Before that, let me write the data first. If you see, mass of A means particle A, which is given is 0.5, right? 0.5 kg, and mass of B, which is equal to, that is given 0.3 kg. Mass of is A is given in bit of A. Okay. Now velocity of the speed of A, that is UAM, which is given in the first part, that is 50 meter per second, and this uh, U of B, which is given 32.5 meter per second. This is the initial speed of A, this is the initial speed of B, right? Then basically the question is asking, that is what will be the final speed, final velocity of A, and the final velocity of B, so will be obviously 0 meter per second. Why? Because why? Because I'm saying, because B brought to instantaneous rest. What does it mean? So obviously after collision the velocity of B is equal to 0, that is given. So that's why this particular thing suggests that definitely velocity or the speed of B, which is equal to 0. Got it? Yes. Now remember, we have a law. Okay, what is this? That conservation of momentum. Okay, what it says, it says, try to understand or try to remember this one also. What is this? Sum of momentum, or we can say momenta. Okay, the plural form momentum. The sum of momenta before collision is equal to sum of momenta after collision. Got it? This is the general rule of conservation of momentum, right? So what is momentum? How do we denote it? Obviously momentum is equal to P. The formula is called mass times speed, or mass times velocity. Okay, so as per the rule, sum of momenta, that is plural form of momentum, right? So I can say that is before collision, right? So M A U A plus M B U B. Okay, this is the momentum of A before collision, this is the momentum of B before collision, right? Is equal to M A V A, that is speed, final speed, right? M B V B. This is the collision, that, sorry, this is the momentum of particle A after collision, this is the momentum of particle B after collision, right? So we'll just try to replace the values. Okay, so what is mass of A is given, that is 0.5, UA is given 15, plus mass of B is given 0.3 kg, and initial speed of B is given 32.5 meter per second, which is equal to MA is given 0.5, velocity of A we need to find out, and mass of B, it is given 0.3, and velocity of B, speed, is 0, because as per I told you that B brought to instantaneous rest. That means there is no speed, final speed I'm talking about, right? So here if I try to put the value in calculator, you will get 7.5. This one will be 0.3 times 32.5. You will get, okay, one more thing I think I've skipped here. Here the initial speed of UB will be negative. Why? Because this was moving downwards. You can see here the speed of U, what is given, 30 meter per second, which was moving downward. Definitely the direction matters here. So in momentum, please put the U value of B, that will be minus 32.5. Got it? That is most important also. So here 0.3 times minus 32.5, if you put the value in calculator, I hope you are getting minus 9.75, which is equal to 0.5 v of A, velocity of A, and this becomes 0. Okay, so now this one I'll get minus 2.25 over 0.5 will be the velocity or the speed of A, basically. Got it? So if you put the value in calculator, you might get speed is equal to minus 4.5 meter per second. See, it was a question that we need to show that speed of the A immediately after collision, we got minus 4.5 meter per second, right? And this minus sign, what? Minus sign defines that the object, the particle is moving downwards. Got it, everyone? Right? So negative sign of downward movement, obviously by seeing the value you can see that. Okay, again I'm saying, if you don't understand, if I'm going fast, pause it, because each and every notes I'm writing on this solving paper, also solve paper. So so please pause it. Okay, take your time, see the questions again, try to solve it again. Okay, so try to solve the question again yourself as well. Okay, so while solving the paper, again I'm saying, do share the video. Okay, subscribe the channel, do comment what paper do you need, do you want me to solve it, comment it. So obviously if you subscribe, if you share the video, it will give us motivation to put regular videos. Okay, so moving to next part of the question, please. It is given, find the time interval between A and B reaching the ground. You should assume that A doesn't bounce when it reaches the ground. That means, see, two particles we had, right? One is A and one is B, correct? So it is reaching the ground, but question is at what time interval, right? They will reach, they'll reach the ground, but there won't be any bounce back. Okay, yes. So if I try to find out for individual, for example, if I say for particle A, this is for particle A, and this is for particle B. Okay, so all of us know that is already we got, that is u is equal to 4.5 meter per second. Okay, and s is equal to 20 meter. Distance is given 20 meter, right? Now what is the formula I can apply here? S equal to ut plus half at square, right? So s equal to what? Okay, so s is given, so please put the value instead of the distance, that is 20 meter. U is given 4.5 times t, we need to find out, plus half at square. Acceleration due to gravity will be 10, and t square is like this, we need to find the value of t here. So here 20 is equal to 4.5 t plus it will be 5t squared. Okay, so if I try to bring all the terms to one side, it will act as a quadratic equation. You can see here, that is 5t squared plus 4.5t minus 20 is equal to 0. If I minimize this, divide 5 with each, so t squared plus 0.9t, that is minus 4, which is equal to 0. So put the value, that is t is equal to minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac. I'm assuming that you know the quadratic formula, so you can type the value in calculator itself. So I'm just trying to show you here, minus 4b square minus 4ac over 2a. 2a means 2 times 1. So t I'm getting, that is 1.6 seconds. I think when you take positive value, you'll get 1.6. Got it? Take the positive value, time cannot be negative, so don't take the negative value. Got it? This is for particle A. So how to find for particle B? Again same formula, s equal to ut plus half at squared. Okay, so 20 is equal to for particle, because in after collision B comes to rest, right? Yes or no? So that means initial velocity of B will be exactly 0, because it is coming down. So I'll take the initial speed, that means 0 for B I'm talking about, right? So it will be 0 times t. So plus half a acceleration due to gravity 10 t squared, that is t squared. Okay, so this becomes 20 is equal to, this becomes 0, so it will be 5t squared. So t square is equal to 20 over 5, so t square is equal to 4, and t equal to square root of 4. So we got t equal to 2 seconds. So basically we normally get two values, 2 plus 2 and minus 2, but I'll taking, obviously I'm taking the positive value for the time, so it is 2 seconds, right? So time interval means time difference, right? So time interval between these two particles will be 2 seconds minus 1.6. This answer will be 0.4 seconds. This is the answer for this question. Okay, I hope everybody understood this. Now moving to next question, that is question number 6. Question number 6 is given that the railway engine, okay, of mass 120,000 kg is towing a coach of mass 60,000 kg, okay, up a straight track inclined at an angle of alpha, horizontal where sine alpha is given 0.02. There is a straight light resistant coupling parallel to the track connecting the engine coach, and driving force pulled by the engine is given 125,000 Newton, and there are constant resistances to motion of 20,000 Newton on the engine and 13,000 Newton on the coach. So question is, find the acceleration of the engine and find the tension in the coupling. Okay. So we'll try again, as I told you already, so always try to draw the rough figure, we can say, right? Rough diagram, so that it will be easy to understand. So let me draw one inclined plane. So your inclined plane will I'm drawing here like this, okay, and one line I will take it, right? Okay, now see, as per the question, what is given is there is one engine here, correct? This is the engine we have, okay, and this railway engine is towing one more coach. You can see here, this is the coach we have, okay, like this is the coach we have, and this is moving upwards like this, you can see here, right? Okay, now as per the question, this mass of this engine is given 120,000 kg, okay, and this mass of this coach is given 6,000 kg, okay. The angle of this inclined plane as per the question is given alpha, right? And here one more data is given, sine alpha is equal to 0.02, and here it is given that is sine alpha is equal to 0.02, right? Yes. Here is a tricky question. Here will first question is find the acceleration of the engine, okay, and find the tension in the coupling. So first we will try to find out the acceleration, that is A of the engine, okay. If I ask you very simple question, here we have two objects like this, right? Try to understand this way. So imagine this is a engine and this is the coach I have, right? So this mass I have as per the question is given 120,000 kg, and here the mass is given 6,000 kg, right? Now, and this is what I can say, this is tied with the help of that rigid coupling, right? Yes. So imagine this is system, right? If I take it as a whole system, now can you tell me what is the total mass of the system? Total mass, definitely it will be 120,000 kg plus 6,000 kg. The total value will be 180,000 kg, right? I'm talking about the total mass of the system, the whole system I'm talking about, this one, right? Yes. Now try to understand this. If I take it as a whole system, as I told you, the total mass of the system is equal to 180,000 kg. I told you right here, I showed you, right? Yes. Now we'll try to find out the possible horizontal what I can say components here. Now see, as per the question, what is given, that the force is given, right? Yes. If you see, the driving force produced by the engine is given 125,000 Newton. That means the applied force or the driving force which is acting upwards, this force is given 125,000 Newton. Try to understand. This is the upward force or driving force, right? And there is some resistance force also. What is given? Constant resistance force, this is 12,000 Newton on the engine and 13,000 Newton on the coach as well. So definitely backwards two forces are applied. So I'm writing here, one is 22,000 Newton and other one is 13,000 Newton. Got it? Apart from that, we'll try to find out. That's a trick question here. So now tell me, if I say this system here, definitely one force will be applied like this, that is mg. We know this one, mass of the system, right? And if I this is your mg, correct? That is mass times acceleration due to gravity. So one more force will be applied horizontally backwards, right? If this is alpha, this angle is also alpha, and one more backward component will be 180,000, 1 2 3 180,000, right? 180,000 what? Sine alpha. Try to understand this, please, anyone. See, not as 180,000, how many zeros will come? Here we have 5 zeros will come. 1 2 3 4 5. Why? Because mg is equal to mass of the system. We got 180,000, 180,000. Acceleration due to gravity is 10. So I got this one. So 18 1 2 3 4 5 zeros. That is a force. Okay, mg we got. So component will be this one. Okay, this sine alpha. Do you understand? So that means backward forces we have 12 to 22,000, 13,000, and it is 180,000 times 10 exactly sine alpha. Yes. So now I can solve in this way. So I can write down that is net force is equal to applied force minus resistive force. Applied force minus resistive force. So net force equal to F equal to ma. Applied force means I can write down a force applied minus force of resistance, right? So applied force means what is the mass of system? 180,000. Then times acceleration we need to find out, and applied force we have, that means is driving force I'm talking about, right? That is 125,000 minus all the possible resistive forces which is acting backwards. So what are they? We have minus 22,000, right? Minus 13,000, right? Minus 1 8 1 2 3 4 5 zeros times sine alpha. Correct. Now if I to simplify more, please divide 1,000 of each, so you will get 180a, which is equal to 125 minus 22 minus 13 minus 1800 sine alpha, like this, right? Yes. Now if you see this equation, or we can say statement, right? So here we have everything is known except a and sine alpha, right? How to find the value of sine alpha? Already this value is given in the question. What is given? 0.02. Simply replace this. So 180a, which is equal to 125 minus 22 minus 13 minus 1800 times sine alpha is given 0.02, right? So it will be like this, 180a, which is equal to, so when you do this, subtract 180 minus 22 minus 13, I hope you are getting 90, okay, minus 36. Yes, this one will be 36. So here a is equal to 90 minus 36 over 180. So that is equal to 0.3. That means acceleration will be 0.3 meter per second square. We got the first part of this, that is acceleration of this engine. We got what? We got 0.3 meter per second square, right? Next part is find the tension is the coupling. Coupling means this is what I can say, this two one engine and one coach has been tied with this coupling, right? What is the tension for this one? So let's try to solve this. So give me 1 second, let me make a space for this one. Okay, yes. So here, see, to find the tension, remember, to find the tension in the coupling, in the coupling, the point of observation, the point of observation will be the engine only, will be the engine only. Try to understand this. Okay, see, let me draw this again. If I try to draw, so it will look like this, right? And the inclined plane will be like this. Okay, now see, I told you that if this is the engine we have, right? This is the engine we have, and this is a coupling we have, this is a coach, right? This is a coach we have. So I need to find out the tension of this one, right? Got it? So I need to find out tension, this one. As I told you already, tension is always acts away from the point of observation. So my point of observation will be to find the tension will be only engine, this engine only, correct? So this will be the T, okay? That tension in the coupling, right? So as of we know, so the driving force we have already 125,000 Newton, right? Driving force we have, correct? And if I say as my point of observation is engine, that means this downward force will be mg, right? And this mg will be what? That is what is the mass of this one is given? Mass of this one is given 120,000 kg. So this mg will be 120,000 times 10, right? That is 1, we have 5 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5 Newton. This will be the downward force. So if I try to find out the horizontal component backwards in this, so this will be backward, one more force will come, that is because this angle is given alpha, right? So this angle also alpha, right? So this force will be backward force or backward component will be 1 2, so we have 5 zeros again, 1 2 3 4 5, it will be sine alpha. Got it? So let me write down again. So net force, that is Ma, is equal to force applied minus force of resistance. Got it? Yes. So here mass of the engine is, we have 120,000. Acceleration is given 0.3, not given, we got this by 0.3 here, right? And force of the force applied or driving force is given 125,000 Newton minus resistance force, means the forces acting backwards, right? So we have two forces, I think. So we have 22,000, okay, minus this one 120, 1 2 0 0 0 0 0 5 zeros sine alpha, apart from minus T as well, tension as well acting backwards, right? So here, so when you times this with the calculator, check this, your answer should be 36,000, which is equal to, right? So here this minus this will be 103,000 minus T minus 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 times sine alpha we have, I think 0.02, right? So if I try to solve this, so 36,000 minus 103,000, move this one, see this value when you times it, you will get 24,000, which is equal to T minus T, okay? So this one will get minus 43,000, which is equal to minus T, and definitely T is equal to 43,000 Newton. So definitely tension will be 43,000 Newton. Got it, everyone? So again I'm saying, to find the tension in the coupling, the point of observation will be the engine only. Okay, again I'm saying, if you don't understand, pause the video, like go back, okay, restart the question and try to understand this, okay? Okay, moving to next question, right? So next question is given that at an instant when the engine is traveling at 30 meter per second, it comes to a section of track inclined upwards at an angle beta to the horizontal. This time power is given, P is given. Power produced by, see this power produced by engine is given 4500,000 watt, and engine maintains a constant speed, right? So find, assuming that resistance forces remain unchanged, to find the value of beta. This time a different angle is given. So what does it mean? It means, if I try to draw the inclined plane here, so if I draw this is the ground, and the inclined plane is this one, right? Okay, now as per the question, what is given? This angle is given this angle is given, that is beta, right? So power is given, right? Power produced by this one, so we can say the formula, that is power is equal to applied force times speed. Okay, so P is equal to force applied, we can write down, times speed, is that is velocity, V we can say. So power is given 4500000 watt, is equal to applied force we need to find out. So speed is given, I think that is 30 meter per second, right? So if I try to find out the applied force of this, so it will be 4500000 over 30. So we got this one as 150,000, 150,000 Newton, right? So this force, applied force, we got, that is 150,000 Newton. This one we have received. That means this applied force or driving force is given, or means we calculated, that is 150,000 Newton. This one we got it, right? Now we'll try to understand this. We need to find out the angle, right? Now listen, we have, as per the question, what is given, assuming the resistance forces remain unchanged is given, right? So what does it mean? As the resistance force remain unchanged, that means force due to resistance is equal to, will be 22,000 Newton plus 13,000 Newton, which is equal to 35,000 Newton. Try to understand what I'm willing to say here. That means if you see the question properly again, see, the resistance force remain unchanged. That means if you go back, we had two, like one engine and one coach we had, right? Yes or no? An engine had a resistive force, and that coach we had a resistive force as well, right? And 22,000 Newton and 13,000 Newton, the total resistive force, a force due to resistance, okay, will be what? 35,000 Newton of the system I'm talking about, right? So we can now equate the thing, that is force is equal to applied minus force of resistance. So mass times 0. What is acceleration? Why I'm saying acceleration equal to 0? Because constant speed, that means acceleration is equal to 0, is equal to, that is force applied 150,000 minus, this is 35,000 minus, okay, one more thing we are missing here. If I try to find out this one more horizontal component in backwards, see, this will be mg, right? So mg means, what is the mass of this one will be, would have, so mass was 180,000, right, of that system. So 1000 times 10, so we got 180,000,000 5 zeros, right? We have Newton. That means, so there is one more component we have in backwards, that is 1/8, because this angle is beta, this angle is also beta. So that means in backward we have 180, 1 2 3 4 5 zeros sine beta. So this will be the backward force, right? So 180,000,000, that is sine beta. Got it? Now you have to rearrange it, get the answer. So mass times 0 equal to 0 is equal to, so this one, if you subtract this, you will get 115,000 minus 18, 1 2 3 4 5 zeros sine beta, sorry, sine beta, yes. So now if I try to find out the value here, check it please. So here I can write down 180,000 sine beta is equal to 115,000. So sine beta is equal to 115,000 over 180,000 5 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5, yes. So finally beta is equal to sine inverse, take this. So I think we can cancel the zeros as well, right? So we'll get 115 over 1800. So when you put the value in calculator, check this value, you get 3.66 degree, or we can say 3.7 degree. Got it, everyone? So this is how we can find out this angle beta. Okay, now moving to next question. Next question is given that, yes, is given the particle x travels in a straight line, the velocity of x at time t seconds after leaving the fixed point O, right, by denoted v meter per second, where v equal to, this equation is given, velocity in terms of time, some equation is given, right? The acceleration of x is 0 at t equal to p, at t equal to q, find, and where p is less than q. So find the value of this. And all of us know that is acceleration is equal to a differentiation of velocity, differentiation of speed, right? This is a general form, general formula. So to v is given already, right? So velocity is given minus 0.1 t cube plus 1.8 t squared minus 6t plus 5.6. So please try to find out the acceleration, that is dv over dt. So when you accelerate this one, so differentiate this one, it will be minus 0.3 t squared plus 3.6 t, it will be minus 6, right? And given the acceleration of x 0 at t equal to p, at t equal to p, right? So I'll take minus 0.3 t squared plus 3.6 t minus 6, right, which is equal to 0. So try to make this number positive, so I can write down again. So 0.3 t squared minus 3.6 t, so it will be plus 6, which is equal to 0. When you try to simplify more, divide 0.3, so it will be t squared minus 12t plus it will be 20, which is equal to 0, right? So here if you're trying to find the factors, that is t minus 2 times t minus 10, which is equal to 0. Okay, so here again, so I got t equal to 2 and I got t equal to 10. So as the question is given that p is less than q, right? So at t equal to p0, t equal to q0, we got two values of t. So definitely your p will be 2 seconds and q will be 10 seconds. We got this answer. Got it? Now next part. Next part is given. It is given that velocity of x is 0 at t equal to 14. So find the velocities of x at t equal to p, at t equal to q. Hence the sketch of velocity time graph for the motion of x, this one. See how to find this. To find this, listen. The velocity is given, that is 0.1 t cube, okay, plus 1.8 t square minus 6t plus 5.6. Okay, now we have already p we got 2 and q we got 10, right? So now tell me at time, that is p is equal to 2, that means time equal to, so v is equal to 0.1 2 cube plus 1.8, that is 2 squared minus 6 times 2 plus 5.6, right? So when you put the value in a calculator, you will get this will be 0 meter per second. Check. Okay, like this. At when time is, or when, that means we have q equal to 10, so v equal to, that is 0.1 times 10 cube, okay, plus that is 1.8 times 10 squared minus 6 times 10 plus 5.6. When you put the value in this value in calculator, you will get 25.6 meter per second, right? Yes. Now question is we have to draw a velocity time graph. Okay, so if I try to draw the velocity time graph, this is the y-axis right? And this one is x-axis, like this. Okay, so here let me take this. So the time, we should keep it in x-axis, and this velocity or v, I'll keep it in y-axis, right? So in x-axis I'm taking 2, this is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, okay, then 16, like this, right? Okay, now try to understand this. Now at when t is equal to 2, your velocity becomes 0. That means this is what is the coordinate we got when t equal to v equal to 0. So this is the one value I'm getting. Okay, when t equal to 10, that is time, 10 seconds, we got 25.6. So for example, I'm taking this value as a 25.6. That means at 10, I'm talking about, so at 10 seconds your velocity or speed is this one, right? Okay, now see, if you read the question properly, acceleration of x is a 0, right, at p and q. Acceleration is 0, this point is p, and at time p, and this is point, this time is q, right? Yes or no, this one. So what does it mean? It means these are the turning points. These are the turning points of what? Velocity time graph. Did you understand? Got it? Because see, differentiation is equal to 0. That means normally what happens, the gradient of the curve or gradient of the tangent at turning point equal to 0. That's why. So one more thing, we have to find out at 0 what will be the value of this. So we have to find out that also. So check this please. When we have v is equal to 0.1 t cube plus 1.8 t squared minus 60 plus 5.6, right? When t equal to 0, that means this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, right? So what is left? 5.6. That means this point will be 5.6 at t equal to 0. That means how the graph will look like, your graph will somehow will look, this is a turning points, right? Graph will look like this guy. Just a second. And its time interval is between 15, right? So 15 means if this one is 15, so it will go like this, let me, yes, go like this. Okay, got it? So this will roughly what I can say, graph will look like this one only. Now what is the next question is given? Next question is given that find the total distance traveled by x at t equal to 0 and t equal to 15. That means t equal to 0 to t equal to 15. Somehow it is going like this, no? Okay. Now we know the distance is equal to distance, which is equal to area under curve, right? That means we have to find this area, we have to find this area, and we have to find this area. Now someone will say, sir, why this is a negative? See, in distance we have to add this thing also. We have to find this area, we have to add this things also. Okay, to find this, so we have to find this area. Again I'm saying we have to find this area as well. Okay, we have to find this area as well. If you add this, definitely that will be total distance. So how to find this? See, basically what I have to do is we have to take the integration here. So distance is equal to integration of minus 0.1 t cube, okay, that is plus 1.8 t squared minus 60 plus 5.6. Integration of velocity is equal to distance, right? Okay, this is dt. Now s is equal to, see, basically we are going to put a limit here. So see, the limit is first limit is from 0 to 14, okay, then we'll put the limit 14 to 15, because 14 15 is negative, so I'll put it limit again. So 2 time interval we have. So let me make a space here. So I'm writing this. So when you integrate this one, you will get a minus 0.1 t power 4 over 4 plus 1.8 t cube over cube minus 60 square over 2 plus 5.60, okay, plus constant, and this one I will take the limit from 0 to 14 plus, again see, but in distance we have to take the absolute value. Do you understand? Absolute value of this same thing, right? Distance cannot be negative, right? So here again I'm writing here minus 0.1 t power 4 over 4 plus 1.8 t cube over 3 minus 60 square over 2 plus 5.60 plus c, okay, and this limit we will take from 14 to 15, and definitely this will be the absolute value of this one, positive value, okay. So again distance is equal to this, when you put the upper limit means 0.025, this is a negative value, right, times 14 power 4 plus 0.16, my bad, that is 0.6, 0.6 14 cube, right, minus 3 times 14 squared plus 5.6 times 14. So minus lower limit, so no use of this because it is 0 here, so I'm keeping this one, right. Now plus this thing upper limit minus, first we will put 15, then we'll put 14 here, so this will be like this absolute value, please put it like this, minus 0.025, that is 15 power 4 plus 0.6 15 cube minus 3 times, that is 15 squared plus 5.6 times 15. This is the upper limit minus, okay, and the sign will change, be careful of the sign, minus, so it will be 0.025, that is 14 power 4, yes, see, so here it was minus already, so it was minus already, so minus minus will become plus, right, so here it will be minus 0.6 by 14 cube plus 3 times 14 squared minus 5.6 times 14, and close it. So when you solve this, you will get 176.4 plus, so if when you type this value in this calculator, this value you will get 176.4, and inside this absolute value 168.375 minus 176.4 absolute value, so s equal to 176.4 plus the value you will get, that is 8.025, so total distance traveled will be 184.425 meter. This is the final answer for these questions, okay. So this is not difficult at all, so you have to think what approach you have to apply to solve these questions, because we know that integration of velocity of speed, that is equal to distance, okay, area under the curve. So in distance we normally don't take negative sign, this is not displacement, right, displacement sign matters, direction matters, in distance we have to take the absolute value. So again I'm saying, if you don't understand, pause, take your time, look at the question again, try to solve it again, okay. So this is it for today. So please share the video, subscribe the channel, so that to get regular videos, do comment what paper you want like me to solve it, and to share it on the YouTube channel, okay. Till then, bye bye, have a nice day guys, bye everyone.